Welcome back to OpenLine. We have with us Councilman At-Large Bob Mendes. We're talking about the plan, the proposal to privatize street parking, metered parking in Nashville. It would modernize our current system. It would also increase the number of spaces. It would increase the rate. This is something that we've reported on and that is getting a lot of attention. Councilman At-Large Mendes will be voting on this when it comes to the council. And so let's just go back to the phones here. Let's go to Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl.
Yes.
Go right ahead. What's on your mind?
Okay, this is my comment. Number one, you have people that are handicapped. Hi. Okay, you have people that are handicapped, and usually the handicapped don't have to pay because they're on a fixed income. Okay, on Sundays you park for free. Are they going to make sure that still happens? Because believe me, it's not going to happen. They're going to sell it off, and then people can't park when they go downtown.
All right, I feel like I can help answer one. I mean, in the meeting today, they said the placards, that's a state law. If you have a handicap placard in your car, you will still be able to park free. Sundays, the proposal is no. They're doing away with free Sunday parking. Is that your understanding?
That's what I understand, and honestly, that's one of the ones. That's one of the parts that I've heard the most opposition to. There's a whole bunch of churches in the center part of the city that have got parking meters out in front. So that's something we're going to have to talk about.
And I guess my question to you would be, we have the mayor's office that is now in intense contract negotiations with a company. Then they're going to present to you what the two have agreed on, the mayor's office and the company. And then you in the council have to approve it. What if you in the council want to amend this deal? What if you say, well, I know they contemplated that they would be able to charge on Sundays. We don't want that. We want to take that out. If you take that out, I approve it. Do you have the ability to make that kind of adjustment? What about that?
I've definitely in the council initiated contract changes, but it becomes very basic political stuff. If I got 21 votes out of 40 in the council to say no absent a certain amendment, then we'll get the amendment. Of course, the other party also has the right to walk away. I mean, we don't get to force it on them, and if that changes the economics of the deal to the point where they don't like it anymore, then it won't happen. On the Sundays, it's definitely supposed to be in there from what I've heard. I haven't heard whether it's all day hours or whether it would exclude Sunday mornings. I know at least in some cities that I'm used to being in, the meters, you don't have to feed the meters on Sunday morning. So that would address the church concern. The argument in favor of Sundays that I've heard is, especially downtown, when like the NFL draft is town, or we've got all these festivals and conventions, Sunday's actually one of the busiest days for out-of-towners, and why not get their parking money during that time period? Others will say, do they really drive cars, or are they all just Ubering around? Does it really make a difference? That's one of the things I don't know the answer to.
Interesting. Okay, let's go to Lucy. Hello, Lucy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
Well, Mr. Mendes, you said, if I wrote this down correctly, if this were a household. Well, it's not. Those of us out here, that's how we view life, but that's if you're trying to actually do something, I think. But, I'm just a mere Nashvilleian, and I'm not a real Tennessean, so I really think that, since this is such a brilliant idea, I see the brilliance in this. You could really kind of clean up town and just have a certain cadre of people that are going to spend an X amount, and we're all going to float our whole city off of sales tax one day. I really think that you need some other input. You said that you had some of the members from the state legislature today. I really think you need to probably consult with the Tennessee Federation for Constitutional Government. I think you need to consult with State Senator Ann Rand, State Senator Ezra Pound, State Senator Milton Friedman, and our own Mr. Buchanan, and I'm not talking about Andy Jackson's girlfriend, Miss Nancy. I'm talking about the Buchanan down there near the Coffee County, Rutherford County line, because this is where we're going. And that's evident today with the state vouchers bill, the whole privatization of education and this. And if y'all think that y'all can donate $6.5 million to a private school to get your child in from a communist government, good luck, because I think this is the new form of communism. Call it privatization, but only certain people, the inner sanctums, can get in to use things, and the rest of us are just on the sidelines looking in. So that's what I think. I think it's just brilliant. Just do it, and you can get all the mongrels from hanging out downtown like me. Thank you for listening.
Lucy? All right, I'm gonna say Lucy's opposed to it. I'm gonna say that was sarcastic, Lucy. That most of what you said was sarcastic. What are your thoughts? She's obviously, I feel like she's very upset by it and feels like this is a move in the wrong direction.
Well, first of all, I think it was sarcastic, and I appreciate the Ezra Pound reference. But seeing through that, this has been rolled out like several things recently in an awkward manner. I think web media outlet is the one who broke the story in the first place, and on a weekend, and there's not been, I think, enough messaging by the mayor's office. Has got a professional staff, a professional communication staff. The council members were part-time volunteers, and we're having to figure stuff out from the media, and that leads to comments like Lucy's, where there's and that's been the common thread through the comments, is there isn't a fundamental understanding of what the proposal is. And I can't clear that up because I fundamentally don't understand what's going to be in the contract, because I've just seen a draft in my inbox a few hours ago.
In the comments you've gotten, are you getting comments like, finally, thank goodness, we're going to privatize the parking? Are you getting comments like, please approve this? Have you heard any comments like that?
I would say the majority of comments I've heard, 70–80% have been either completely, flatly opposed, or don't know what the proposal is, and therefore opposed pending learning something. There are some folks that will make the argument that the city has never really done any serious enforcement of parking meters. We're, this huge city, and the annual revenue from parking meters is $1.5 million. And anybody who's ever parked at a meter and not put coins in knows that the likelihood of getting a ticket around here is pretty slim. So we could do better, and we should have an app, and you should be able to do a credit card, and those things aren't possible right now. So we do need to do something, I think. But this no rollout, no information about it, have to read hundreds of pages of stuff to figure it out for yourself is not helpful.
All right, we're going to take a break. Kathleen, Fred, Cheryl, hold on the line. Others, hold on the line. If you want to call in, there's the number 615-737+. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.